get your bowling hat on and your vest and your pocket watch and show up to the chat, for God's sake.
I'm on the auto.
Okay, let's just say you have a lot of money. This guy doesn't have a lot of money. He's just got like some really bad autism. Is it autism?
This ain't no place for no hero.
It must be autism. But not only that, he's also got like a very extensive background in like kung fu and like taekwondo. That's not even a joke. It's not like he's just saying that. His brother is actually a fairly like he was a fairly successful UFC fighter. And he went because their dad was teaching him karate and stuff like that. And so he had like a whole ass backstory. And he just decided to go down the superhero route. I can't say I blame him. Right? I would be the taser glazer. Something like that. Something involving a taser. And then glazing people over with whatever substance I happen to have on hand.
Jones began to cut his teeth on the...
Just wearing this skin tight.
Taser face. Tazy McTaser face. That could be a good one as a superhero. And you just, like the light that they shine into the sky to summon me is just like the SS Thunderbolts. And then when I get on the scene, I have to explain that it's not Nazi affiliated. And it's like, it really takes a lot of the time that I could be kicking ass. But I'm like, no, I'm not a Nazi. It's a coincidence that they're Thunderbolts and stuff like that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So can we get tase?
Chasing him away.
The
Tase.
attention Jones got from the single incident
I think the confusion would start me off good, right? Because they'd think like a bunch of Nazis were coming instead of just
breaking up street fights, attempting to intimidate drug dealers, and in doing so,
Dude, you're gonna get yourself shot. Well, I mean, that's why he has that $10,000 super suit, right? So I bet it's pretty bulletproof. I wonder if he has gotten shot, right? Because if somebody was like, you're a drug dealer on the streets of, I think this is like Atlanta or something like that, Seattle maybe. And this guy in a super suit comes through, and you just think he's like a regular crackhead, because it's not very unusual for crackheads to wear super suit kind of clothing. It's whatever they find. So yeah, you would immediately shoot him if he's trying to steal your crack. That's your livelihood. That's your crack. So he must have gotten shot. At least once.
incurred many injuries.
But a man
Hey,
held him at
Esteban.
gunpoint Saturday night while another kicked him and broke his nose.
It's under my eye over here on this.
I can see your eye, it's all swollen.
But the injuries didn't deter him. He appeared to romanticize the bellicose portrayals of comic book heroes, and he was on his way to becoming one, despite the attempts of Seattle police to dissuade him.
And now police say enough is enough.
Arden Share says, "Oh, Thunderbolts! I thought it was. Never mind. I thought. Never mind. Look, it's a. Look over there. Look, it's one of those. Kind of. There's a Nazi coming. I'm like, I'm not a Nazi. All right, I'm not a Nazi. Yes, my outfit was designed by Hugo Boss, but that's just because I enjoy his work. Okay, it has nothing to do with that. No, I'm not taking any questions about wooden doors or anything like that. Zyklon who? Is he a bad guy? I don't know. It would go on like that. It would go on like that constantly. It'd be very upsetting.
Don't insert yourself into those situations.
I'm fighting Zyklon B.
Call 911.
The Great Fagsby. That's what they're going to call him.